Everyone, it's Nancy here, and it is June 14, 2020, and it is 12:33 in the afternoon. I'm going to make the frosting that I learned from Jenny Jones for that quick cake that I made yesterday. And now I know that I did say in my video yesterday that I do not use white sugar. However, I had to buy it because there is a particular type of frosting that is no longer made, but which people go crazy for. So that's the only reason why I bought it, not for us, but for, you know, certain people that like it, and I had to make it for them. Okay, so they said the recipe calls for 2 tablespoons of softened butter, and I have some butter here. Why didn't I open it up earlier? Now it's going to be a big mess. Where's the knife? Okay, here it is. Let me turn on the water. Okay, so here we go. This butter is gluten-free, by the way. I didn't know that because in the store they don't sell it in the gluten-free section. I'm just gonna guess. I'm just gonna guess. You need 2 tablespoons. Is that what they said? Yes, 2 tablespoons of butter. I'm just gonna guess, right? I'm not measuring. But if I get too much, it doesn't matter. It doesn't hurt. I don't think it's gonna hurt. And anyway, so at the store they don't say. They don't have it in the gluten-free section. I just called and I asked them, is your butter, does it happen to be gluten-free? And they said, yes, it is. And it's also made in a space where, in an area where there is no gluten, nothing else that is made in the same place where they make the milk. There's no gluten. It's a gluten-free space. So anything else that has gluten that they have of their product, it's not made in that area. Come on, butter. Okay, put it there, put that there. Okay, butter, I'm going to move you to the side. I'm going to cover it up because there's a little tiny fly around here and I can't stand it. I can't stand it, little flies. Alright, so I'm going to wash my hands because my hands are sticky now with the butter. Well, I'm hoping you guys tried out the cake. Maybe it was too soon because I just made the cake yesterday. I posted the video yesterday, so maybe you guys did not have a chance to make the cake yet. But in the event that somebody got really bored or something like that and you did make the cake, then let me know if you made it. Yes. And if you're watching on YouTube, I'm going to have the link to my Facebook cookie page. I'm going to have it for you in the description box, and you can go and check it out and post your video there of you making the cake that I made yesterday, and also the frosting if you want. But I'm more interested in the cake. But let me know how your frosting turned out. That's a good idea. Let me know how your frosting turned out. Okay, so we have here the butter. So the butter had to be softened up at room temperature. Okay, I left it out since the morning, and it is now 12:37. And 1 cup of powdered sugar. Okay, I don't have powdered sugar, so what I learned is that you place regular white sugar. So here's the 1 cup of sugar, regular white sugar, and you put it in a blender. Okay, I'll just put this over here. You put it in a blender and then you pulverize it, and that's how you get your powdered sugar. Let me see if you guys can see well. Yes, okay, you can see well. Okay. Now, what does it say? Crush, liquefy, grind, shred, blend, grate, pulse. Okay, maybe I'll put grind. fast forward this part, okay? Because I don't know how long it's gonna take to do that. Okay, I'm gonna try shred. I just tried grind. Now I'm gonna try shred. Okay, I'm gonna check it now. It doesn't look like powdered sugar. Oh, it's getting there. Yes, look at that. Yes, it's more of a powder now. Yep. Okay, so I'm gonna put that there and put this back. Let me see. I might try another one. Crush, ice crush. This is for ice, but anyway. Oh. Okay, that's a bit better. The ice crush. Woo! The thing's coming up. Okay, there we go. That's a pulse. That's funny. Sounds like a motor or something, or ooh, look at all that powder. Okay, settle, 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 settle. Ooh, look at that. Bad idea. Okay, so I can't keep you guys waiting. It looks powder to me. So I'm going to fix, I'm going to just, there we go. Alright, so start mixing things up. 2 tablespoons of butter, it's in here. 1 cup of powdered sugar. I'm going to put it in here now. Ooh, look at all the dust. Alright, so I'm going to place this in the sink. And what else? The butter's there, the sugar, oh, the cocoa. So here's the cocoa again. This is the same cocoa, Dutch processed cocoa that I used yesterday, which the recipe called for. So this is the cocoa, okay, unsweetened Dutch processed cocoa, alright? And yeah, this is organic and it's raw. I like stuff like that. Better for you, even though you're using an unhealthy sugar. Okay, and a half a teaspoon of vanilla. So yesterday in the video I did mention that I ran out of vanilla and I had to use up whatever vanilla I did have, which was most of a teaspoon. It filled the better part of a teaspoon, and then I used a little bit of the almond extract. So we're going to use half a teaspoon of vanilla. Well, in this case, almond. Whoops. Anyway. Okay, so well, I'll just leave that there in case I need it again. Alright, and what else? Oh yes, I need to get milk. They did, Jenny did say it calls for some milk. So, I'm going to, where's the little, that little, well, I'm going to need it. What am I doing? I have to go take the cup with me and get some milk. It smells like, I smell alcohol. Suddenly I smell alcohol. Oh, I see. I'm so silly. I think it's the vanilla. Let me see. Let me see this. No, this doesn't have any alcohol in it though. Suddenly I smelled alcohol. Oh shoot. I forget to get, guys, I'm so sorry. I forgot to put together the beater, the egg beater, because I'm going to be needing that. Alright, so here's the egg beater. And I'm going to plug it in. Oh, sorry guys, I just forgot that I needed to use the beater. Otherwise, I wouldn't be wasting. Oh! What happened? What happened? Okay, I thought I moved the, see, I kind of banged into the tripod and I thought that I moved the camera. I thought it fell or something. Okay, maybe, there. Anyway, so I'm going to remove this out of the way. Put it behind me. And, well, Jenny did say to make sure that you have a tall bowl because it's going to fly everywhere. I hope it doesn't fly everywhere. And she said that you have to put in, you pour the milk in a little bit at a time, and each time you put it in, it is only, how much did she put of milk? 3 teaspoons of milk at a time. And she did it 3 times. So I hope this doesn't fly everywhere. Well, you can, I can see some dust flying, but anyway. Okay, so here we go. Just gonna put in a little bit, and it is a teaspoon at a time. And she used 1% milk. We don't use 1% milk here, so I just this is just homo milk. So it's gonna be a little bit thicker, probably. This right here is exactly what I saw in the video. It starts to become like, it starts to get all, you know, melded together and incorporated. Look. So this is what I saw in the video. I think we're done, but I still need to mix because there are some clumps. I see some clumps. There's right there, some chocolate clumps. You can, maybe you want to fast forward. Well, it's done. I just need to, get those little bumps in there of chocolate, little chocolate chunks. I need to get them in there. I need to mix them up and make sure that they become a part of the the mixture. They become a part of the frosting. Okay. Okay guys, it's done now. And now I'm going to go and get the cake. The cake is in the fridge. And if you saw the video that I made, I cut off a piece of cake. Right, so here. There's the cake. I'm gonna have the link for you for the cake, okay? I will have it for you at the end of the video. It's gonna be on the end screen, okay? So you'll see the image and you can click on it and you'll see how I made it, okay? Yesterday I mentioned that the cake is okay. Actually, I don't like it because it tastes too watery. I said that it tasted weird. I couldn't find the words to describe how the cake tasted for me. And I kept saying it was weird. It was weird, but I couldn't find a different word. I said that it was light. It is light. It's light. It doesn't have any eggs, it doesn't have any milk, and it doesn't have any butter. So it's kind of lacking a little bit of flavor, and it tastes like water. For me, it tastes kind of like a watered pastry. But anyway, it's not bad. You have to have an acquired taste for this. But, you know, because folks are mostly used to having their cakes with milk in it, right? The milk and butter and all that because of the flavor. So, yes, but anyway, that's that. I tried it, and I don't really have a, you know, a spatula to you know, like a special spatula or whatever. So here we go. The thing I like about this cake, the way it finished up, it creates a yummy crust, like at the top, a yummy crust, dark chocolate crust at the top, and that's really good. That is the yummy part. And Jenny also did mention that if you do not want to use the milk, did she say if you don't want to use the milk? Is it the milk? She said that you can omit an ingredient when you're making the frosting, and you just get a glaze. So I think you keep the sugar and what else? The sugar and the cocoa, and it turns into a glaze. I think that's what she said. But I'm gonna have her video posted for you in the description box below, and then you can go and check out her video and you'll see how she made the cake. Yeah. I'm gonna taste the frosting. Ooh. Oh boy. No, I don't like that. Oh boy. No. No, I don't like it at all. It's too strong. I guess because of the extract. It's too strong, and the cocoa is very concentrated. Dutch processed cocoa, guys, is a very concentrated cocoa powder, and a tiny weensy amount goes a long way. So if you're gonna buy any kind of Dutch cocoa powder, you're gonna use like a weensy tiny amount, and your cake is gonna turn out super dark like that, really dark. The amount of cocoa that I used yesterday, I forget what it was, how much I used, but I can use how much did I use? I think a cup or something. All you need is like maybe half a cup or even less, and your cocoa still, your pastry, whatever you're making, it still comes out really dark chocolate. Because I know, because I've used this particular cocoa before making cookies, just pure chocolate, and they come out super dark, very dark. So if you like very rich things, you know, then you can use a little bit more of the cocoa than what is called for. Oh boy. Well, I might have to share this with some neighbors, because oh boy. Yeah, it's really it's too powerful for me. This icing is way too powerful for me. So, but anyway, there you have it. There you have it. And like I said before, if you guys, well, not if, but yeah, I guess so. If you're going to make the cake and the icing, then yeah, I invite you to post your videos on my channel, not my channel, my cookie page on Facebook. I want to know how it turned out for you, and I want to know if you had a good time making it. Yep, let me see. Can you guys see it well? The cake? It looks pretty. It's a pretty, you know, contrast. The contrast is pretty. Yes, it's a nice contrast, but Yeah, so just let me know what you guys thought. Let me see here. It looks pretty. It looks pretty, but it's just a little bit too strong. Yep. And just in case you're wondering, the cake, hold on. Okay, so the edges around here, all this, like these edges here, that's part of the cake that kind of, see, when the cake was in the oven, it was like this, like the parchment paper was like that, right? It was hugging the cake. So when I removed the cake, you know, the pieces of the edges of the cake went along, you know, got stuck on the parchment cake. So that's why you're seeing all that. In case it's hard for you to tell, where does the cake begin and where does it end? Let me see. Oops. Come on, focus, focus. Maybe it's still hard to tell. I don't know if it's still hard to tell. I'll do my best to. So you see, I hope you can tell all that down there. That's just, you know, the cake residue, and it starts from here. The cake starts from here. So I hope you can see it well. Maybe if I turn it around this way, you'll be able to see it better. And by the way, the cake is moist. It's moist, but it's sort of like it's moist to a certain degree. You just have to try it. Just make it and you try it. It's moist and then it kind of goes a little bit dry, but then it gets moist again. I don't know what's going on with this cake, but that's my experience. Okay, alright guys, so I'm going to go now. Thanks for coming. And if you're on YouTube, don't forget to click on subscribe and then click on the bell button so that you will be notified for each time that I upload a video. Okay? Thanks for coming. Muchas gracias por venir. Ahora voy a probar este cake. I said I'm going to go try the cake now because now it has the frosting. I don't like the frosting. And you must be saying, how can anybody not like a frosting? Well, it's possible to make a frosting that you don't like. Just try it out. Mine didn't come out too good, but anyway, it's still, I can still eat it, but I'm going to have to share it with some people. Okay, guys, thanks for coming. Don't forget to click on subscribe and, yeah, and the bell too. Love you. Ciao, ciao.